Welcome to Judge of Ghana TV. Akwa Baba, Judge of Ghana TV. Today's topic is the dark side of partisan politics. We explore some of the issues that surround partisan politics, which is why it is not the optimal solution for Ghana going forward. In that episode, yɛbɛhwɛ partisan politics nsɛmbɔne a ɛfa partisan politics ho a ɛmma partisan politics ɛnyɛ ade pa ɛma Ghana ɛrekɔ yɛnim yi, ɛmboa Ghana teku. Partisan politics ɛmboa Ghana teku because ɛno nti hwɛ deɛ akɔ so sesei no governance aba on the standstill because of partisan politics. Yɛnhwɛ adeɛ.
The numbers are not sufficient for us to take decisions. And I'll quote Article 104. Article 1041 says, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the votes of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Honorable members, we don't have at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Consequently, in view of the current circumstances, the fact that there is a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament, and having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in Parliament, I will proceed to, in accordance with Standing Orders 59, adjourn the House indefinitely. That is sine die. I want to quote Standing Orders 59:1. It says, the Speaker may, in consultation with leadership, suspend a meeting of the House indefinitely or for a period determined by the Speaker, having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in the country. Honorable members, I have consulted leadership, and I am exercising my discretion to decide to suspend a meeting of the House indefinitely. The House is accordingly adjourned sine die.
Hey Ghana, by this ruling, our members of Parliament are on strike. By the ruling of Honorable Alban Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament in Ghana, our members of Parliament are now on strike. Indefinite strike. What this means is that she and Koso, when it comes to governance, nothing is going on concerning governance in Ghana today or tomorrow. Until this matter is resolved, nothing is going to happen concerning the running of this country. It means that our members of Parliament have abandoned their obligations to the people of Ghana. This is the dark side of partisan politics. Saa adeɛ wei na ɔsɛ yɛtwam wɔ Ghana ha. Ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛmboa ɔman no. Kyerɛ sɛ salary na sika na yɛtua members of Parliament a yɛavote ama ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mba ɛmbɛgyina yɛn nan mu na yɛmbu ɔman no ma yɛn no. Ɔmo afa sika no na ɔmo di no kwa. Yɛnyɛ hwee. And they're not going to do anything until this matter is resolved. This is not going to help Ghana going forward. This is truly a dark day in politics, in the management of our country, in the governance of Ghana. Now, me mom dear, I blame the New Patriotic Party. When they were dealing with Honorable Andrew Esiama Amwako in 2019, when he was the Member of Parliament for Fomena, and he had a disagreement with the New Patriotic Party and decided that he was going to go independent and run for election in the 2020 election as an independent. Statements came out of the mouth of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that he cannot work with people who are his enemies. And they were hooting at this man, Honorable Esiama Amwako. Obekwa onko ne ho hia, because they had a majority, a substantial majority. Is that not the same thing they're doing to Honorable Alan John Kwejo Chiramatin today? Obekwa onko ne ho ni mfaso. Isn't that what they're doing? And in the end, Honorable Andrew Esiama Amako became the MP of Fomena again as an independent in 2020 elections. And now, God in his infinite wisdom made sure that New Patriotic Party were on the verge of being a minority in Parliament without forming an alliance with Honorable Andrew Esiama Amwako, the independent candidate who won the Fomena constituency seat. So, as usual, the person who comes in to convince people, Honorable Kennedy Ejapon, got involved. And after much negotiation, Honorable Isaac Amwako, Esiama Amwako, decided to form an allegiance with the New Patriotic Party, the ruling party, just to tip the numbers in favor of the ruling party, so that the ruling party, New Patriotic Party, got a majority, just got a majority by one vote in Parliament. See, that's the power of being independent. So I urge in all constituencies where there are independent candidates going on for the December 7th, 2024 election, they should consider bringing in independent candidates, because they will bring sanity to Parliament. I saw that there's a bishop who's going for independent candidate in Amasamine, sorry. Yes, in Amasamine. I think he's called Denu, Bishop Denu. It seems like he's done a lot of things positively for the community in Amasamine. And they should consider him, because these are the type of people who will bring sanity to Parliament, because some of these rulings that they have, hmm, these rulings that, for example, the ruling that Honorable Speaker Alban Bagbin stood on to suspend Parliament indefinitely are outdated and outmoded, and it needs to be considered and removed from Parliament. But this is the same old policy that they used, thinking they were dumping down Honorable Amwako. In 2020. The NPP thought they were doing him, or when they have so many votes and so many seats, losing one person, and they sent John Boydu to send a letter to the Speaker of the then Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Michael Quaid Jr., and you stood on this LI that they're standing on to remove these four MPs, one NDC MP, and three NPP MPs today. He stood on those same standing or allies to remove Honorable Isiama Mwako then out of Parliament. However, God is in his infinite wisdom made sure he won and became an independent candidate. So it has come back to bite New Patriotic Party on the nose. Yes, it auto edrobonia ibika wonsa. This is it. So wo of one swa shenensa. Yes. So at the end of the day, MPP deserve all that they're going through, the turmoil they're going through, and the fact that now our members of parliament are on strike indefinitely. Until this matter is resolved, there's a strike. Let's just say, so you see how the world is round. A few weeks ago, it was organized labor trying to go on strike. And the ruling party, New Patriotic Party, pulled all the stops. Even we had Maxwell Kofi Juma talking trash, that he will sack all GIHOC organized labor members who go on strike, because he's hardcore New Patriotic Party and he's also the family of Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo now, because his son is married to Akufo-Addo's daughter, Edwina. His son Kobna has married Akufo-Addo's daughter, Edwina. So Maxwell Kofi Juma is doing the bidding of President Akufo-Addo, doing everything possible to support him in his own little way. So he became a little Napoleon in GIHOC. And they managed to convince organized labor to suspend their nationwide strike. And now the Parliament of Ghana is on strike. Hey, the world is round. So, partisan politics, enye jumo. This is a clear example. This is a clear example of the dark side of partisan politics. I mean, now we're talking about, because of the forced suspensions of MPs, the vacations of their seats in Parliament. Now the majority has moved from the New Patriotic Party to the National Democratic Congress. Ushaswa, ne kwan swa. But what is the effect now? The effect now is that no parliamentary business can be run. There's an impasse in Parliament. Well, if we had unity government, this will never happen. Say, you want unity government, nothing can stop Parliament, because the government will be made up of people from both sides of the party and those who are not in politics. And nothing will stop them running government business. So there'll be even no need to suspend anybody. And in this world, one thing God has given us is free will. So when an institution like government or politics tries to shackle, which is the problem with partisan politics, there's something called chief whip. The whole idea of the chief whip is to use everything necessary, even secrets, to force people to act in a way that sometimes does not go with their morals. So, partisan politics is immoral in essence because it doesn't give the parliamentarians will to do what they believe in. And that's something that God has given everybody. God has given all of us free will. And politics fights against the free will of the parliamentarians. What you don't believe in, because you are from a particular party or you're working in conjunction with a particular party, you just agree. You agree with that party, regardless of your morals. Partisan politics throws the morals of our MPs out of the window. What they don't believe in, they sign up to. And it is what is spoiling Ghana because we're wasting our resources, our monies, our time, our efforts for nothing. When, if we didn't encourage this nonsense and we left everybody to their free will and we worked as a united force, as the saying goes, a house divided against itself cannot stand. You see what is happening in Parliament. The house is divided, so it's not standing. Now they're striking. Because if you tell me indefinite leave, you are striking with full pay. Strike with full pay. Hmm? Where is Maxwell Kofi Juma? Where is he now to come and tell us that he won't pay them? So shouldn't we pay the MPs, members of parliament? Because they are not working. The Ghanaian people should not pay them for their strike. But they are being paid. Hmm? What is good for Peter is good for Paul. If it is befitting that organized labor going on strike, who are members, are workers at Gihawk, it is befitting that they should be sacked. Then the MPs who are going on strike in parliament, they should also be sacked. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. But we are entertaining this nonsense in this country. You see? So when people say that, oh, let's vote for NPP and NDC, what is going to happen? Look, what is happening now is going to be repeated in 2025. Mark my words. Worse things are going to happen in 2025 if we vote for New Patriotic Party or National Democratic Congress to come and rule again in this country. Because partisan politics, it is flawed. Anything that doesn't allow people to express themselves, their own free will, analyze things and say, look, I'm the member of parliament for this area. This policy will not help my people. So even though I'm a NDC person, New Patriotic Party person, National Democratic Party member, I don't agree with this. And so that consensus can work. If we don't allow that to happen in Parliament and we use the chief whip methodology, and I don't believe in it, but because it's my party first, not Ghana first, then more of these challenges in Parliament are bound to happen. And it's going to get worse and worse. Maybe now we've got one case now in 2024. In 2025, 2028, we're going to have, we're going to have even more misunderstandings in Parliament. That's how it goes. There's nothing new under the sun, the Bible says, and it's true. If there's anything new under the sun, what happened in 2020 will not be happening now in 2024. And it's more expanded. It's become greater. So that means that going forward, in the new parliament we're going to enter with a new president, This problem is going to get worse and worse unless we deal with this canker called partisan politics. If we don't eradicate it from Ghana here, we will have no peace. Amidst the chaos in Parliament, getting to the afternoon and evening time, photos started circulating on social media depicting the Member of Parliament under the New Patriotic Party, Cynthia Marmalade Morrison, Honourable, frolicking with New Patriotic Party Member of Parliament in the office of Afenio Marking, Honourable, the majority or minority caucus leader, depending on which side of the political divide you are on, whether you're NPP, New Patriotic Party, or NDC, National Democratic Congress. It seemed they were in a buoyant, jubilant mood. Kennedy A. Japan Honorable was there. Patricia Epiej Honorable was there, the former Kumasi mayor. She was there too. And some other members of parliament from the New Patriotic Party. This picture generated a lot of talk of Cynthia Marmalade Morrison rescinding her decision to go independent. However, there's been a press release from the Agona West MP Cynthia Marmalade Morrison's office. According to the press release from Cynthia Marmalade Morrison's office, the MP for Agonas West, it says that, in summary, I'll just summarize it. It says that she has no intentions of going back to the New Patriotic Party, and she hasn't rescinded her decision to go independent. And any contrary misleading reports to that effect must be ignored by the general public and the constituents of Agona West. To me, this statement by her office suggests that she has understood the importance of inclusive governance, and to be honest, I won't be surprised that she is firmly behind Alan John Kwejo Chiramatin. She has seen the light, because when you look at the press release, it uses the word inclusive governance. Inclusive governance. She has understood what unity government means. Look, she's one of the converted. She has been converted to unity government because she has seen the ills and the dark side of partisan politics. And Honorable Cynthia Marmalade Morrison hates what she sees. She hates it. And she knows in her heart of hearts that partisan politics has failed Ghana. That is why she has made this decision to go independent. Look, for Ghana to be successful, sɛ Ghana bɛfa ne ntoma pa efra, ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu more independent candidates. Hwɛ, wohwɛ aburokyire UK and US. Why their democracies have flourished? Reason our more democracy in Edimu say there are so many independent candidates, and it makes the debates in parliament interesting. They take things from different perspectives. They're not so narrow-minded, and they fight. And sometimes the arguments are so solid in parliament, these independent candidates, to the extent that what they've asked for is adopted by the government of the day. This is the power of having an independent candidate. Ɔka nokorɛ ɛkyerɛ ɔman no. Na sɛ wo a wotie debate ɛkɔ so in US Parliament and UK Parliament and you'll be never catch or say there's a power in being independent. A ye juma papa ma obi andada o independent candidate a bois impontu eba omaimu. So I urge more MPs to go independent and I urge the voters in Ghana say won say obi ye independent candidates e ballot paper no so a na wo hwɛ na edwuma ɔyɛ wɔ constituency hɔ ɛso ani a mun vote ma no. The more independent candidates we have in Ghana Parliament, the better. I will say nkrofo piko independent na your leaders no NPP, National Democratic Congress, New Patriotic Party, NDC, omunra amonya papa. You use chief whip method no and they force will say ade I won't believe in no ko vote for. Now we better than Ghana fan into mapa ifra say your cost yes sir. Independent candidacy all the way, whether it's presidential or it's parliamentary. The more independent candidates we can get into parliament, it will bring sanity to parliament. So, maybe Aguna West for Mumbo Muhammad Dina Muvotima Cynthia Mamale Morrison as independent candidate. Ebe boa mu papa. Mube ebe ye mode say ma vote manesa because omo na umbe hold the power no. These people are going to be the kingmakers in parliament, independent candidates. From 2025, the new sitting of parliament. The more independent candidates are voted in the 2024 December 7th election, the more power the people of Ghana, the citizens of Ghana are going to have in parliament. Because these people are going to fight for the voice. They are going to be the voices of the voiceless, the voices of the hopeless. These independent candidates are going to fight for their constituents. And we will see sanity in parliament. Because nobody will have a clear majority to fool around. Because when they have the clear majority, you see, New Patriotic Party, when they had a major majority in 2016, you see the foolishness they've engaged in. And look at where it has led the country to. After 32 years of NDC and NPP, we're in the gutter. You're the form team. And Obietiatia Ghana so. I'm a Ghana the form team. After 32 years of these people, 16 years of NPP and 16 years of NDC. Share, if we go for partisan politics, NDC, NPP, it's going to be 4 more wasted years. Maka, go and check my previous videos. I've said it a long time ago that we need an independent presidential candidate to become the president of Ghana on 7th December 2024. And I'm all for Alan John Kwejo Chiramatin because he's an experienced politician. When your country is at rock bottom, you don't need an inexperienced person or an inexperienced independent candidate. You need somebody who has got experience, who has seen the light and the flaws in partisan politics and has come out of that. And Alan has got the track record and knows what to do to get Ghana out of the gutter. And is prepared to work with all factions of parliament, whether you are National Democratic Congress or New Patriotic Party. Alan Kansembi, during his walk, was say, National Democratic Congress win it election on 7 December, presidential election on 7 December 2024. Boy, said New Patriotic Party, NPP winning swa, boy, but no Alan John Kwejo Chiramatin, Movement for Change, Afranto Butterfly wenia. Obia Bajiatum, Hey, Ghana for let's vote massively for Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen. Hwɛ, yeah, metie osofo bi, your friend no Apostle Nana Kwate Amanfo. Minhyia ne da, menkɔ na sorry da. But metie ne nsɛm ɔkeka via social media. Na mehu sɛ out of asɔfofo ni na wɔ Ghana ha, ɔno na ɔka nokorɛ. Ɛkyerɛ yɛ ɛfa deɛ ɛbɛsi. Sɛ yɛn vote ama independent candidate. No say, sɛ vote ma political party bia whether NDC or NPP, yɛbɛbrɛ in 2025. Nti sɛ Ghana fo nim deɛ ɛyɛ ma ɔmo a, yɛn vote ma independent candidate. Now out of the independent candidate, they all experience we're making efforts there or be combining other experienced people together. Eye Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen. Se Ghana ho betonwa, ye befa ye ntoma pa efra eye Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen. Because ono de we unifier. When you be abe adwuma, just so when you're competent in kwan dia, he will select his cabinet based on meritocracy. And no kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛfa nkrɔfo a ɔmo nim adwuma ne yɛ ɛmfa ho sɛ woyɛ NDC ni o woyɛ NPP ni o woyɛ Ghana ni. It is Ghana first. We need a president whose mindset is Ghana first. And yes, sir, they will continue to rape and pillage Ghana. Yes, because sɛ wokofa John Mahama ba he's only going to put National Democratic Congress people into positions. And our party are doing now papa na work NDC for team. And you no correct. And no nebema asema bano. And no nembe ema amombo no achia. Say vote for National Democratic Congress. No mobile power. You vote for New Patriotic Party superpower bioma. And they say na ekono akwa sa na ebeko because enka mo nyanse bi anka Ghana ye. Yes. It seems like nkrofo no mo nyanse na every New Patriotic Party mu. Omu na join movement for change Afrafranto butterfly. Because wohwe nkrata Afrafranto they are put together great transformational plan that Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen atworo no a. Ese weni enye obi no be ka atworo say nimdiefo no na omo New Patriotic Party no na omo afiri mu abejoin Afrafranto. Cause yansa work sa krata no so. Be ni manifesto of New Patriotic Party mu. Be ni manifesto of National Democratic Congress. These people have not got the ideas. They don't have the plans. They don't know what to do. So obi a wonim kwan hinifre ni so obekira kwan ya. Where do you think it's going to end up? You are all going to fall into the gutter. If a blind man says you teach you, show you the way, you're all going to end up in the gutter because he doesn't know the way. How is he going to show you? New Patriotic Party, National Democratic Congress, they don't know the way. And they can't show Ghanaians the way. We need a Ghana first government, and that is independent candidate Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen. Unity government, that's the only way forward. Or Ghana, yebebregu. I'm not going to vote. I will not vote for New Patriotic Party or National Democratic Congress. Even if Jesus Christ will come from heaven and tell me to vote for them, I won't vote for them. You know why? We see the fruit of their words. They can't even commit on Galamsey, eradication of Galamsey. They can't put anything on paper. The only candidate, presidential candidate, who has been able to put a 10-point plan together of how he's going to eradicate Galamsey is Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen. Neither New Patriotic Party or National Democratic Congress have been able to do it. When the organized labor stopped their threat of strike, now the parliament in Ghana is striking. When the organized labor stopped their threat of strike, and the government said they're going to use the soldiers and the police to clean our water bodies. What has happened? After 3 days, when the soldiers left, the Galamseyers came back. What is happening now in Ghana is that they don't care where you get your money from, so far as you have money. And a lot of the Galamseyers have made a lot of money. Yes. Now, they are not only being financed by Galamsey, because even our leaders, if you hear things that people are saying, should I say, the leaders in Ghana, both New Patriotic Party and National Democratic Congress, is 50-50. They're all engaging in Galamsey. No wonder they can't write anything against Galamsey, because they are all part of it. So, Sika here more than human life. And I will not vote for any candidate who cannot guarantee me clean drinking water and and food free of contaminants. You can't guarantee me clean drinking water and food of contaminants, and you expect me to vote for you. I will never vote for you. I'll be a fool to vote for a candidate, whether it's New Patriotic Party or National Democratic Congress, who cannot guarantee me clean drinking water, and clean food. I will not vote for you. And I urge all Ghanaians, those who have been put in cells because of fighting for Stop Galamsey now, do not vote for National Democratic Congress or New Patriotic Party, because they don't have any plans to eradicate Galamsey. And without life, the most important thing in life is life itself. Without life, you have nothing. All the manifestos in the world and the manifesto promises in the world will not be of any benefit to a dead person or a sick person. New Patriotic Party and National Democratic Congress are building a sick nation, a nation of sick people who will not be able to do anything to elevate themselves. We are going deeper and deeper into the ditch if we vote for these two parties. No, as I said, even if Jesus Christ came and said, Judge of Ghana, vote for National Democratic Congress or New Patriotic Party, I will not vote, because the proof is in the eating. They cannot guarantee me clean drinking water and clean food. Oh yeah, so I will not vote for them. Obi obekume, oba obekume. Na ma vote amano. Jimmy 4. Yes, the truth of the matter is that Sebe, just a nipa we Jimmy and ebe vote ama NDC and the NPP. Oh yeah. Now, maka politics, partisan politics. Ema nyansa fokra dani Jimmy 4. Yes. Because the party ne can't send be cry, edu ubeko wo mu kra na udi echire. Yeah, and your friend Jimmy. This is the problem with Ghana. Low IQ, low intelligence quotient. A survey has gone on, and it says Ghana is one of the low intelligent quotient countries in the world. And I agree with the survey. If we vote for NDC and NPP on December 7, 2024, it's evidence that Ghana is a low IQ country. Because Obi Awokun, no si vote mame. Obekun afa we japadie. Onu sika hia ne chen apomuden. Anyway, this is my rant and my perspective. If you like this type of content, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next episode. I'm going to leave you with a song I created for. I hope you enjoy the music. Bye for now.
Guidance on cash, I can feel the power shake. We're stuck in this ratio. It's time to shake the stake. Number 13 on that ballot. Let's break these lies. Politicians smoking, see the truth and blow its eyes. NPP, NDC, they don't care about the soul. It's cash and power while the people's eyes roll. Out of this change, let's make the move. Ghana on the rise, let's find the groove. Vote to break the change, some print to prove. Ghana can rise again. The number 13's groove. Uses, abuses to broken systems. Old politicians on repeat. Watch how the story fold. Partisan politics, it left our futures cold. Ghana deserves more. Let's rise and break the mold. Last face on the ballot, best place to choose. So when you're done for the peaceful scenes. Ballot is the change, let's make the move. Ghana on the rise, let's find the groove. Both to break the chain, some break the crew. Ghana can rock again, we're down with 13. Groove, groove, rock, rock, groove, rock, rock, groove. Rise up, take a stand. We ain't backing down. For the people, for the truth, not for the crown. Power is in our hands. Let freedom sound. Ghana rising, infinity bound. Make you focus. Your focus. Push out, push out. These guys, freedom. Change, let's make a move. Ghana on the rise, let's find the groove. Let's break the chains, some brand new. Ghana get rock again with number 13. Groove, groove, rock, rock, groove.
Helen is the change will begin so bright. Guiding Ghana to future inside. Vote for number 13, let's make it right. The last phase, best place to ignite. Our granite, set and let it be. Till Ghana can rise, that a future win. Helen, he's the hope we need. Ghana can rise and succeed. Together though we make the call, breaking down those walls. NPP and NDC, they don't care. All about money, how not fair. Uses, abuses, truth is rare. Partisan politics, stripping us bare. But Alan stands with us, the new air for Ghana's dream. Anything there. Though we make the call, breaking down those walls. Let's stand together, lift our voice, make the change. Let's make the choice for Ghana's future. We all rejoice. Hallelujah. Hope we need. Oh, yeah. Ghana can rise and succeed. Together, though we make the call, breaking down those walls.
Alan's here to make that difference. He's alive. Vote for number 13. It'll make things right. The last face seen is the best place to print. He's the new vision NPP. C-SPAN on their suits. Ghana's people struggle, searching for the roots. Who don't change, let's rise again. Alan's name, people swing. Stop the power, money game, bring us into fame. NPP and NDC, only chasing greens, driving fancy cars, serving selfish dreams. Alan offers honest plans, let's hear his voice. Let's take this path and make the right choice. Many promises, don't fuel our path. Time to break free from that hold and grab. Ooh, go for change, let's rise again. Partisan, people strength, soft power, money, pain, bring Johnson in vain. Partisan work ain't our future's call. Time we lift the nation, rise above it all. Show the world God's regal grace. Adam's choice, we'll find in our place. Vote for change, let's rise again. Highland's name, the people's friend. Stop the power, money gain. Let's bring God